our intuition is real. In order to make sure that I don't get depresso at work, we are going to plan some fun things, make sure that I still keep my spiritual side intact even when I'm a corporate galley. I don't know. Oh god, I need to stop being useless. Okay, but like, what is the definition of useless? Chilling? Because every single time I chill, I feel useless. Deranged brain. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I usually plan out my videos, but in this video, I'm not going to plan it out because I'm feeling a little bit crazy. Not everything needs to be type A and organized, so shut up. I should probably organize my life just a little. Okay, I don't know where to start. It's literally 3 a.m. Okay, I'm like trying on businessy clothes. I start work in like 4 days. I have to activate my inner corporate, you know? Not a fun time. I mean, look at this. Are you fucking kidding me? It's okay. I'm just gonna be unraveling all the gunk in my brain. I have a lot of thoughts. I feel like I'm always going through a weird transition phase. Hello? I was in the background. Anyways, I'm always going through a transition phase, and now the phase of life that I'm in is again making me a transition. Yep, you guessed it. And I'm gonna be corporate galley. I don't know how I feel about that. Grateful because I need money. At the same time, won't really have my days anymore. Literally was waking up when I needed to wake up, doing what I wanted to do, content creation, creativity. So grateful. There's a lot of things that I am going to be taking with me into the next phase of this life. I am going to share those things that I'll be taking with me into the corporate world so that I don't get all depresso again. Hello, how's it going? I've started watching videos of like these YouTubers I used to watch before because I just started missing that ambiance. You know, like you want that feeling, the nostalgic feeling, time period when you used to watch these specific videos and just kind of want that feeling again. I think this always happens when I come back to my room because I'm married. Whenever I come back home, I'm just like in my own energy and I'm just like, I've wired my brain to be very like positive. I think I was scrolling, but I was like filling up my cup. It wasn't like stupid scrolling. Like I would describe stupid scrolling to be like looking at like people just doing stupid trends on TikTok. And sometimes it's okay if they make you laugh, but like most times that shit gets out of hand. But if you're intentional scrolling, that's a different story. Or maybe I'm making this whole thing up and I'm just trying to validate or make myself feel better for scrolling. Again, I start literally work next week, so because I'm nervous about work. This is TMI, but I'm like having pimples on my butt and I don't like it. It's just kind of like A, it doesn't look good. Like I'm literally gonna be wearing bikinis this summer. The fuck? B, I think pimples are like a way of releasing emotions. So I'm just gonna meditate on it and try to release these emotions. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense out of it. I don't know. We're on a floating rock, guys. Okay, bye. Good night. Guys, I'm bed rotting. Oh no. But yo, it feels so good to bed rot. This cat? Hi, what's up? Oh, he wants to go outside. All right, Mello, come on. You know what talks give me anxiety? Money talks. Oh, it's really nice outside. It probably wasn't the smartest option for me to bring my white sweater. I brought you guys to my sacred place. I discovered this place sometime last year. I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm going to be starting a job very soon. I haven't worked in a while. I have also changed a lot from the last time I was working in a corporate position. I just wanted to do this with the intention of releasing any limiting beliefs that I have. Maybe there's someone else, another spiritual, sensitive person who's going through the same thing. I haven't had the most pleasant experiences working. I've always worked at really large companies. The environment just didn't suit me. I'm a person who needs a lot of companionship at work. I need to get rid of this imposter syndrome and I need to tell myself, I deserve this job. And the people that I'm going to be working with, they're so nice. There's a part of me that almost doesn't believe that that's true. I need to really release these experiences. I am a true believer that if you change your environment, you change your mind, you change the frequency that you vibrate at. So what I used to do is always expect negative things to happen. So obviously negative things are going to happen. I switched that and now I imagine positive things happening to me and I manifest that and I write it down and I just stay on that groovy boat, things start to get attracted to you. When the opportunity comes, you need to recognize it. Oftentimes, you're still stuck in that trauma bubble of like working and toxic workplace stuff. You need to understand that not all places are like that. Not all companies are like that. And there's a lot of companies out there that are doing good for the world. When the opportunity comes to you after you're doing your healing, make sure you recognize it. I honestly had wrote myself off when it came to accounting related positions, even though my entire degree is in that. I have my master's in that. I had a couple of bad experiences at work and I just thought accounting's not for me. In reality, that's not true. It's my mindset about it. If you don't expect yourself to be around great people at a great company earning great money, then you're obviously not going to attract that. The last couple of years was a lot of healing, going within. I am lucky to have been able to take the time to not work and experience true inner healing, which has helped me land this amazing job. Now that that's done, I guess I'll talk a little bit about my depression phase. I was depressed, severely depressed, and I was actually diagnosed with severe depression, ADHD, a bunch of other things that I don't want to talk about right now. But the point is, it's okay to be proud of yourself for coming out of something that was really hard. I was at a point where I didn't think that life could get better. I was waking up feeling miserable with like that pit feeling in my stomach. Now I feel happy waking up. I feel aligned to what I'm doing. If I were to give any advice on how you can also get to that point, the advice would honestly be to do some inner work. And I know a lot of people think that doing inner work means you have to like quit your job and travel the world. You can simply start off by meditation every single day. It always changes from a very microscopic level and then it starts getting bigger, and then things start to materialize and you just think, whoa. Oftentimes when we're working, we get so pulled into the corporate world and it's really hard for us to detach from that after work because you're still thinking about it. I have developed so many techniques over the last few years, grounding techniques. So walking barefoot on the grass for at least 2 minutes a day, hugging trees. My mom is also like this, so I learned a lot of this stuff from her. Meditation. Obviously, meditation can happen anytime though, even throughout work. Planning things that I'm excited for. It helps a lot when you're working on something and you actually reward yourself for the goal that you're working on. Going out on a date with my husband, hanging out with my friends, maybe taking myself on a date or maybe a trip. And I think that's just how we're wired as humans. Like, I actually had a phase where I was very disappointed that my brain was like this because I was always thinking like, why do I need something to always look forward to? It's like, girl, you want to be a yogi, you'll get there one day. But right now, you're still a 25-year-old who is very much in the material world, step by step. The last grounding technique that I think is very important, YouTube. YouTube is a grounding technique for me. When I can be creative and when I can just speak my heart out, it helps me so much. But I did want to quickly touch base on some things that I don't want to do at work. I don't want to stress out about a task that I don't know how to do. If there's something I really don't know how to do, I can reach out to my team. Every problem that you encounter, stress doesn't help at all. I don't want to personalize anything. I don't want to make myself feel bad for maybe making an error or making a mistake. I don't want to make mistakes to begin with, but I don't want to ever personalize criticism. Constructive criticism is very important, and oftentimes I'm so sensitive, right, that I just take it personally. So I'm going to make sure that I take constructive criticism positively and I do not personalize it and internalize it. Okay, there, I'm done. Release these manifestations and affirmations. I know this makes me sound woo-woo, but guys, I don't even know what that means. What does woo-woo mean? There's like this whole trend about how girls that are spiritual are very woo-woo, but it's like, it's just real. Like, to me, it's real. Like, the way that I feel very in tune with nature is just so real to me. I can literally get answers from water. I can just hug a tree and feel better. So energy is so real. Our magnetic fields interacting with each other is real. Our intuition is real. So I don't understand where this whole like negative viewpoint of spiritual people are coming in. I'm assuming it's coming from people who are very blunt about things, and they maybe say things in a way that makes it sound like they're crazy. Maybe the words they're using are a bit too like extreme. Like if someone were to say, if you just talk to a tree, then the tree can solve your problems. So that might sound crazy, but if I were to say, if you just want to get grounded and you want your energies to get balanced, you might want to go sit near a tree. So maybe that would sound a little bit better. I don't know. I'm gonna get up and go because the battery just died. Okay, awesome.